Oh boy. So Punky's away and we go, I don't know what we actually call this. I call it more of a, I take out my pops and I'll show you my collection and I'll base them off of some kind of series. In today's video, for instance, it's going to be the Emerald City Comic Con Funko Pops. I went there last year at 2018. I went to the headquarters. I went to the Fugitive Toys private party, and I was the first person online in 2018 to be at the Funko line, into the booth. It was such a great time and amazing experience that I decided that I do not want to do it again, because there's no way in heck, no way that I will ever be able to relive that experience. I already knew I'm never going to top it. Let's get into the top 6 pops right now. Boom! Emerald City Comic Con is something that is basically Funko's Comic Con, and they make everything, usually the exclusives that are really valuable and with a limited number, into green. Let's start it out with this one right here. The one and only Rick and Morty Buff Rick Buff Summer. The reason why I like this pop so much is because of the backstory, not because of the green that's barely in it besides like the logo. I enjoyed the backstory of them beating the flock out of all of those motherfucking Nazis. That was the best part of the entire scene at the end of the episode. I wish the whole episode was like that. They only showed us about like I think it's like less than a minute, and the song was going. Wow, they had DMX going. It was so cool. The actual value of Buff Summer and Buff Rick is at $89. We actually got something interesting in 2018. We were introduced to the Myths line from Funko. They released 2 Funko Pops originally, and then they added a few more, same character, and that's this pop right here, the 3,000 piece, one and only Flock Bigfoot. I actually own 2 of these. I just can't find it. I think I'm just gonna add, it's not like I can't find it, it's in a storage box. I don't feel like going through all the boxes. The actual value of the 3,000 piece, number 14, Flock Bigfoot, exclusive, only to the con, and it was shared as well. You could have got a shared exclusive, is $143. And that's followed up with this Emerald City Comic Con, 2,500 pieces, Flock Bigfoot. He's blue and he's green. I like it a lot. The value for this one that was shared, that's limited to 2,500 pieces, is $145. Is it shared? And coming back into our lives, where you guys recently seen my 2019 Marvel Funko Pop collection, we come up with this bad boy right here. I believe it's 300 pieces, right? 300 pieces, limited. Green Goblin. I am, for some reason, a huge, massive Green Goblin fan. I own every single Green Goblin Funko Pop, even the shared ones, the exclusive ones, the common exclusive ones, and the entire line on the back. One of my personal favorite waves that Funko has created. The value of this Green Goblin, which is on the glider, and I love it. It's glitter. Is this the glitter one? No. He's holding a different little weapon, these little goblin pumpkin. Oh, I can't believe that's the only difference. Is valued at $203. Yeah. 2013 number 27 Phoenix. You guys seen this Funko Pop in my Marvel collection review. 2019, it took me a few hours to get that done. As you can tell with the last few pops, besides the one Bigfoot pop, these guys are themed green. Yeah. I don't know too much about Phoenix. I never read the comic books, but because on the back of this actual pop here, they had all the Funko Pops that I wanted to collect to complete the wave. So I went out there and I picked up every single one of them that had to go in the highest value possible. The value of this Phoenix, 2013 released, is valued at $200. $378. We are going to get into some Star Wars Funko Pops that were exclusive to Emerald City Comic Con, and woo, I love these pops. The Han Solo 1,000 piece limited. Collect them all. There's 2 characters on the back. 1,000 piece limited. People ask me what pop would I actually want to get signed. It would be this one here, because Harrison Ford does not do signatures. I would literally have to go to the restaurant, act as if I'm his waiter, and then I would have him sign it, and then I would press it against my pop just so he can sign it. Just having some fun here today. This Emerald City Comic Con was released in when? 2011. That means it was one of the first Funko Pops that Funko actually came out and released. It's number 15, so you're gonna need it in your Star Wars wave if you are collecting the Star Wars Funko Pops. Yeah, wow, it's the first ones. And the value of the Han Solo Stormtrooper Funko Pop from 2011 is $398. Why don't you just sell it for 400 bucks? Now coming into the last 2, and that is the, boom, Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper. 1,000 piece limited, exclusive to Emerald City Comic Con in 2011. Wow, think how long it is that this has been going on. This Funko Pop here is actually one of the few Funko Pops, and I believe the only Funko Pop that I've ever seen that actually has the signature of Mark Hamill on the cover. Look at that bad boy, right on the front right there. That's where I kept the signature. And then on the front of it, you can actually see where the COA of the Mark Hamill sticker goes to make sure it's authenticated. I haven't seen anybody else with this actual pop in their collection with it signed. This would be one of those pops I would actually get graded from the VVGS over time, because I know, personally, I'd rather have it in a stronger protector than the ones that we have currently. This pop here is valued at 398 bucks, and then because I have the signature, and the signature did cost me $295, you would add that on top of this pop right now. And going further, if he's adding more to a signature, you can keep going that way, that route, when you're selling your pops, or if you're trying to price out your pops in the future. You would add that $500 to the 398 bucks, or if it's less than. And if you do that, you're flocking crazy. We waited 3 hours on a moving line. The story on that is cool. Lastly, baby, we are up to the one and only, and like I mentioned, this was only released last year, and it's on top of the actual Emerald City Comic Con pops that were actually produced. Green Chrome Batman. Look at the green on the green on the green. I should have switched to a green shirt. What was I thinking? The Emerald City Comic Con Batman Green Chrome is 1,500 piece limited. This one is valued at 417 bucks, and because I do things in doubles, we were able to add a second one. So we got 2 Green Chrome Batmans. These pops right now are valued at 417 bucks, and I really like them. So let's get it all in and finish up this video. Alright guys, we're finishing up this Emerald City Comic Con video. I enjoyed sharing with you guys and some of my experience of how I picked these guys up. Hopefully you guys can get some this year for your collection. I'm going to go over some shared exclusives from Emerald City Comic Con that were very valuable from the past. 2 of my favorites, as you guys know, is the Yondu and the Captain America World War II. But this is it. These are the top 10 or top 9 or whatever I added in this video. This is the best of the best. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you here next time. Boom. Here's a little bonus footage for you. When I got this pop side, you know, there's a long line, you're just waiting on the line like, man, what's going on? While waiting on that line for 3 hours, you see people with their items. Some people got like a little magazine, they want to get the Joker stuff signed. And then some people got Funko Pops. One guy, grown man, adult, drops his pop, he kicks it, picks it up, wipes it off. I'm like, You're paying $295 for that signature. What are you doing getting that signed? Go get something at the con that's very valuable. What are you, crazy? Would you do something like that? If you had an opportunity, wouldn't you want to get the highest valuable one to get signed? You're paying $295. See you next time.